AITA for telling my siblings the real reason why my parents got divorced. 22M, have 3 other siblings, 18M, 15M, 12F. Our parents are no longer together because of my mom's, 42F, infidelity. She was seeing my best friend's dad. When my father found out, he kicked her out. She ended moving with her AP and broke 2 marriages. This all happened 6 years ago, and my siblings saw my dad as the bad guy who kicked their mother out. My 15M and 12F decided to live with my mom, and dad only had them on weekends. My 18M stayed with us because he was closer to my dad already. But he didn't know what caused our family to fall apart and also seemed to resent my dad. I visited my mom as often as I could and she seemed happy to have me, but I was the only one who knew what happened. My dad never bad-talked my mother and never let my siblings know why they split, even if he had to be seen as the bad guy who kicked her out, and my mom never took any responsibility of what she did to our family. They get along with Jeff, mom's husband. I did, but lost a lot of respect for him when he went after my mom. My dad will get married to Rose this October 21st, my late grandma's birthday, and he told my siblings that he wished to have them with him. They started being so mean to him and basically shaming for getting married and accuse him of cheating because he started dating Rosa long ago. Even my 18M did. They really hate Rose, cause she came into our lives like 6 months after my mom was kicked out, so I asked them to stop. My dad isn't confrontational, so he told me to leave it like that. They started accusing Rose of being the reason my parents fell apart, but I told them that the reason was my mom's infidelity. Their faces turned red and asked me if I was joking, but I said no. They got back to my mom's house and 2 days later they were back asking to stay with my dad full time. Apparently they confronted her and her husband about what happened. I called my mom to see if everything is okay, but she didn't answer. I went to her house and she was distant. We didn't talk much about it. Her husband texted me later to call me TA for telling my siblings about my mom's affair, and they seem to hate her now. I know, it's hard for my mom now because she loves us, but my dad shouldn't be seen as the evil person and she has the great flawless parents, plus Rose shouldn't be seen as a homewrecker when my mom is. AITA for letting them know? Now let's look at the comments. NTA. Your mom and her affair partner have been lying to your siblings for years. They deserve the consequences of 1. Their affair and 2. Their subsequent lies over years. 3. Nor defending your dad or Rose. If they had wanted to keep the status quo and keep their betrayal and dishonesty a secret, they should have made an effort to welcome Rose and try to discourage your siblings from vilifying Rose and your dad. Edit spelling. Not only that, OP needs to point out the fact that their father was trying his hardest to protect the kids from the mess while their mother was poisoning them against him. Tell them that now that they know the truth, they should apologize to their dad and Rose, but it's unlikely that he'll accept it as he loves his kids unconditionally and won't believe they need to apologize. OP, your dad sounds like a good man. Make sure the other kids are educated and realize what they've got and protect him at all costs. OP, you did the best thing in this situation. The only people hurt are the people who deserve to be hurt. Your siblings feel hurt, but I guarantee it would be worse if they kept directing their anger at their dad, misses his wedding or ruined his relationship, and then found out the truth.